Warplanes struck Rafah, the final Palestinian shelter in the enclave, leaving patients and doctors helpless as Gaza's main operational hospital was under the siege of the IOF. After an early raid, Israeli forces stayed in a Nasser hospital in the village of Khan Yunis. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, 5 critically ill patients had died as a result of the power disruptions and reduced oxygen supply. The Gaza Health Ministry also added that the hospital lost power and has been without energy since, jeopardizing patient care. According to the ministry spokesman, 2 pregnant women gave birth under difficult conditions, with no water, no food, and no way to warm them up. The incursion at the hospital aroused concerns regarding patients, medical workers, and displaced Palestinians who were refugees there. Gaza has been destroyed by Israel's air and ground offensive, killing 28,775 people, mostly civilians, according to the Palestinian health authorities, and driving out almost all of the region's more than 2 million residents. There is growing worldwide concern that the humanitarian crisis in Gaza may escalate dramatically if the Israeli military decides to storm the southern border city of Rafah, where more than half of the densely crowded enclave's residents are seeking refuge in preparation of a major attack. Efforts to reach a ceasefire on Gaza seem to have stalled, and Israeli Prime Minister has strongly resisted the U.S. post-war vision. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres described the upcoming Israeli drive into Rafah as alarming. Leaders from the West are hoping that intense pressure from a series of meetings at a security conference in Munich will force Israel to abandon its plans to launch a ground offensive in Rafah. The pressure on Israel to avoid a ground offensive comes from practically every sector, including allies such as the UK, the US, France, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand.